Saya yakin sekarang ada yang selalu entah apa, saya nggak mengerti. Sebentar-sebentar Indonesia akan kolaps, akan chaos, akan apa, ya kan? Rupiah begini, dolar begini, orang rakyat di desa nggak pakai dolar kok, ya kan?
Good morning, everyone. Recently, many Indonesians were shocked to see the US dollar approaching 18,000 rupiah. At the same time, a statement caught my attention. When concern about the rising dollars were discussed, a statement was made that people in villages do not use dollars anyway. At first, that sounds reasonable. After all, most of us do not carry dollars in our wallets, right? Most people buy food, pay transportation, and shop using rupiah. But that made me wonder, do we really need to use dollars to be affected by them? The answer is simple. No, of course no. Because even we never touch a single dollar bill, the value of the dollar still affects our daily life. It affects the food we buy, the products we use, the opportunities we pursue, and even the future we hope to build. My friends, my name is Aufiya Qoni'atun Sholehah, and today I would like to talk about the weakening rupiah and why we should care about it. Whenever the dollar rises and the rupiah weakens, many people assume that it is only an issue for economists, investors, or large corporations. Some people hear the news and immediately say, "That has nothing to do with me though." But the reality is very different. The value of a country's currency affects everyone, whether we realize it or not, whether we like it or not. So, before discussing the impact, let us first understand what is weakening rupiah actually means. Simply put, a weakening rupiah means that we need more rupiah to buy $1. For many years, Indonesians were familiar with an exchange rate of around 14 or 15,000 rupiah per dollar. Today, the dollar has approached 18,000 rupiah. In other words, the rupiah has lost a significant amount of its value. And while that may sound like just not another number on the news, but the consequences are very real. My friends, one of the most immediate effects is the rising cost of imported goods. Indonesia imports many products and raw materials from other countries. When the dollar becomes more expensive, importing those goods become more expensive as well. As a result, prices begin to rise. Laptop becomes more expensive, smartphone becomes more expensive, all of things becomes more expensive. Even products that are made in Indonesia become more expensive if the material used to produce them come from overseas. So, who ultimately pays for those higher costs? Of course, we do, the consumers, the village people. This is why a stronger dollar does not only affect business, it affects everyone. The impact goes beyond shopping. The weakening rupiah also affects education. Students who dream of studying abroad face higher expenses. Tuition fees become more expensive when converted into rupiah. Living costs become more expensive. Books, software, and academic resources from overseas become more difficult to afford. For many families, opportunities that once seemed possible suddenly become more expensive. The weakening rupiah creates barriers that many people never expected. My friends, The impact can also be seen in employment. Many companies rely on imported materials, equipment, or technology. When costs increase, business face greater financial pressure. Some companies delay expansion plans, some reduce investment, others become more cautious about hiring new employees. As a result, job opportunities may become more limited. And for young people who are preparing to enter the workforce, this is something worth paying attention to. There is another important reason why we should care. A weakening currency can affect confidence in an economy. When investors become uncertain, they may hesitate to invest. When investment slows down, economic growth can slow down as well. When economic growth slows down, the effects eventually reach ordinary people. Business grow more slowly, opportunities become fewer, and competition becomes tougher. And once again, people who never use dollars directly still experience the consequences. This is why I believe economic literacy is becoming increasingly important, especially for us, young people. Many young people know the latest social media trends. We know the newest viral songs. We know celebrity news. We know what is trending online. But how many of us truly understand why prices increase? How many of us understand why our money feels less valuable than before? Or how many of us understand how global events can affect our daily life? The truth is that one day we will become entrepreneurs, we will become business owners, or we will become investors, or maybe we will become parents. And the decision we make will be influenced by economic realities. Understanding those realities is no longer optional. It is necessary. I'm not saying that everyone must become an economist. I'm not saying that everyone needs to monitor exchange rates every day. But I do believe that everyone should understand the basic forces that shape their lives. Because awareness leads to better decisions. When we understand economic issues, we become better consumers, better planners, and better citizens. Most importantly, we become better prepared for the future. Before I end my speech, I would like to return the question I asked at the beginning. So, do we really need to use dollars to be affected by them? The answer remains the same. No. Of course, no. We do not need to use dollars to feel their impact. We feel it through rising prices. We feel it through educational cost. We feel it through business conditions. And also we feel it through employment opportunities. And maybe we feel it through the changing value of the money in our pockets. My friends, the weakening rupiah is not just an economic headline. It is not just a number on a screen. It is a reality that affects our daily life. The food we buy, the product we use, the opportunities we pursue, and even the future we hope to build. Understanding it is not only the responsibility of economists, but it's responsibility of all of us. Because the better we understand the world around us, the better we prepare to face the future. That's all from me. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.